The ghazals of Rumi are full of motion, energy, joy, ecstasy, and deep emotion. And their rhythm overflows with happiness and excitement. And he wrote many of these poems in moments of dance, which we call sama. In fact, Rumi should be considered one of the happiest people who ever lived. He is the master of happiness, and that's his whole philosophy. Rumi, in his most delicate way of seeing the world, finds every part of existence open, blooming, and full of joy. Like a pomegranate split open, he sees it smiling. He even said, if you buy a pomegranate, buy a smiling one. In another poem, he reminds us that every blooming flower is laughing and happy. Yes, that's the flower's destiny, to smile and to be joyful. It's clear that this super lively, vibrant spirit came from Rumi's meeting with Shams. Shams himself once said, people have turned away from joy and started worshipping sorrow, while joy is like pure, gentle water. Wherever it flows, flowers bloom. Even in his father's book, Ma'arif, we find the same passion and joy. Rumi's father believes that true joy comes from God, and that's why sorrow has no real worth. In another place, Rumi's father says, I looked around and I saw a group full of joy, dancing, and happiness. And I thought these must be the people of paradise. And then I saw another group full of pain and wailing. And I thought these must be the people of hell. If we compare Rumi's Masnavi with Dante's Divan Comedy, which were written around the same time, we can see Dante's word lack joy and delight. In contrast, Rumi's verses shines with a spirit of happiness and bliss. Rumi is totally against sadness and sorrow. In one of his poems, he says, come on, rise up, let's get drunk with joy and bury all thoughts of grief and sadness. In another place, he even goes further. He says, I am joy itself and joy is me. In modern Persian, when we want to say someone is unhappy, we use the verb to eat. For example, he eats sorrow or he eats grief, but we never use to eat for happiness. We don't say she is happy and eating joy. We only use that kind of expression for sadness, like she eats sorrow, meaning she's deeply sad. But in Rumi's writing is different. He actually talked about eating joy. This is a new and creative metaphor born from Rumi's deep understanding of his spiritual and blissful experiences. In one of his poems, he says to his beloved, someone who visits you and becomes your guest doesn't eat bread, they eat joy instead. In Rumi's view, happiness isn't something you find outside yourself. It springs from within you, and you need to pay attention to it. I'm Atana, and I've been studying Rumi's work for many years. If you have any question about his poetry, feel free to ask, and if you'd like to take lessons with me, check out my email right here. In the next video, I want to talk about nature in Khayyam's poetry. Which season do you think Khayyam liked the most?